I seriously think that this will change a lot of things and a lot of people. Maybe even the course of music history itself. I mean, that I don't really know. But what I do know is that we're in a time now where our current generation needs its inner favorite songs recognized. Just like the show tunes and the quote unquote great American standards of our grandparents' time. Whether you knew it or not, we all grew up hearing these sounds. You see, now's the time for them to get the respect they deserve. Hey everybody, my name is Patrick and I am the saxophonist and leader of the J Music Ensemble. My other functions also include being booking agent, executive producer, head arranger, general manager, and among other things currently, because that's what you have to do. I myself actually got into Japanese music before I really even knew what Japanese music was. I was playing video games from a young age because, my mom and my sister gave me some video game consoles that had everything from Spyro the Dragon, which wasn't Japanese, but to Sonic the Hedgehog. And Sonic the Hedgehog, while everybody else was playing these games and getting the experience, I was also hearing the music. And I really had no idea what was going on or why I even was liking the music. But the important thing is that it came at a time that I was developing and also learning how to play music myself. The J Music Ensemble actually has its roots as a special college jazz combo. As I was going through my years of studying music, I realized that there was something about this music that I was hearing that was different than the other types of music that I was getting into. And I started to feel a genuine voice in this. And once I got to the Manhattan School of Music, I was finding some like-minded guys who were down for this mission to try it out. They were really good jazz musicians, really good musicians in their own right. So I said, hey, let's get something going. And so we ended up pulling rehearsals together, getting this music just as a simple, fun, innocent thing. We didn't really think anything much of it. But somewhere in me, I knew that I wanted to do this because I was tired of just playing the same old music over and over again. I wanted to really make a change with this music that I felt I was really passionate about. Now, in order to play the music with these guys, there had to be a lot of real rigorous study going on. And the way we study this is we listen to these songs as much as we can, we transcribe what we know, what we can hear, what's even difficult to hear, and we put it down on manuscript paper, put it into the computer, see what instruments it could work for, and see how it can work for our individual instrumentation. Now, being musicians, it's only natural that music is just going to be going through our heads all the time, regardless if we want it to or not. And the way we usually come up with ideas for new tunes to arrange is we'll just be sitting on the couch playing video games, watching anime, or walking to the store or whatever with our headphones in and be like, hey, yo, check this out. This line could work really well for this. We're like, oh, really? Yo, check out this. We have 3 horns. We could work it like that. Any kind of thing like that usually gives us some real inspiration. So after countless rehearsals and a few school shows, we figured that it was finally time for us to try putting some videos up on YouTube and see what happened. And in just a matter of days, we ended up getting incredible feedback from people we hadn't even known existed. We were opened up to a new community of J Music fans that said, wow, Perfume being done by real instruments. Jazz covers of Utada Hikaru and Yoko Kanno. This is amazing. And this really was giving us reassurance for what we were trying to do. Now, with such incredible feedback from such a huge fan base, we realized that if we wanted to make an even bigger impact professionally, we needed some professional recordings. Now, with most of us being college students and some, like myself, being thrown full force into the world of adulthood, there was no way that we could actually pull off a professional recording on our current budget. But nevertheless, later in the next year, 2015, we ended up scrapping some money that we had made from the few concerts we did up here in the city near our school to actually go into a studio and record some tracks for the first time. And so with these recordings, we're like, wow, great, we actually have something down. Recording sounded great, we're really excited about it. But then we realized how many things we actually needed in order to complete this album. And a lot of those elements were mixing, mastering, album artwork, physical album distribution, and also the most important element, licensing costs. Now, the reason why licensing fees are so important is because if one of the main missions of the J Music Ensemble is to pay respects to the songs and composers that we regard so highly, then we need to actually pay the publishers and composers for the work they've done and made available for us to cover. And if we don't pay these licensing fees, a number of things can happen to us, including our songs getting removed from YouTube and the internet in general, or to us getting sued. And if we get sued, then no more J Music. With these immense costs looming over us, we figured that the best way to actually raise these funds would be to reach out to our wonderful friends and family of mutual Japanese music fans. Now, in requesting your help in this campaign, we'd like to assure you that any help that you give will not be considered a donation. In fact, it'll be considered a contribution to our cause, with a lot of rewards that you can obtain at every level. Now, if you look down to the right of this video, you'll see a huge list of incredible perks that you can get in return for your generous contribution, which range anywhere from signed CDs to discounted pre-orders to free house shows and special limited edition J Music merchandise that you won't get anywhere else. And with that, on behalf of the J Music Ensemble, I'd like to say thank you so very much for watching this video, and thank you so very much again for considering making a contribution to our campaign. With your help, we'll finally be able to make a real impact on the world, and also serve as a reminder to always follow your dream and never lose sight of that ecstatic feeling you get whenever you listen to your favorite songs, no matter what anybody else thinks. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Arigatou gozaimasu. You go, take me tonight. Take me tonight. Tonight. I love that. Tonight.
You're off topic. You're off topic. Pat.